Let me tell you about my hardship in the UK. So if you want to hear my hardship in the UK, watch this video to the end. All right, my viewers, it's the boy again, Bunny, one more time. Coming to have another little talk with you. And I am doing this talk because I want to speak to people who never come to the UK or never travel, none at all. I'm sharing this, but as I said, if it's the first time coming across the channel and you like my contents, give me a thumbs up, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and tell a friend to check out this channel. Now, let me tell you, my viewers, about me and my hardship in the UK. Yeah? So, my viewers, I come to the UK and I supposed to leave Jamaica and come to the UK for a better life. But let me tell you something, my viewers and my subscriber. My life in the UK wasn't easy as you think. For the first year for me in the UK, it was worse than when I was living in the Jamaica. The first year. I eat almost nothing. I wear clothes where people put down. For the first year, I go through some stuff, my viewers. Let me tell you something. Probably if this was you, go through what I go through in the first and second year in the UK, I don't know what would you do. But let me tell you something. I learned hard life when I was in Jamaica. So when I come to the UK, hard life wasn't strange to me. There is time where I live in the UK and I have to eat pure boiled dumpling and some thing we then call beef ball without not even tomato with it. And this is UK. There is time where I wear people clothes that I take up and wash. There is time where I have no food and somebody have to give me food. There is time where I sit down and I almost cry. My viewers and my subscriber, for you who live in the West Indies, I don't care where in the West Indies you live. But for you who live in the West Indies and said you want to go abroad, I am not talking about just the UK, because it's not just the UK alone of this type of situation. It's the people who take you up from wherever you are in the world. And you think everything was all glitter and goldy. But let me tell you something. When I come to the UK, I wasn't allowed to work for almost 2 years. Almost 2 years, I wasn't allowed to work. And I go through the first 6 months of my time in the UK doing nothing. When I say nothing, I mean nothing. Just get up at daytime, walk street, get up and walk street and stay home. Who I come here to, I don't know what was going on. But what I expect when I come here, it wasn't there. So I fight my way about. And one of the things that happened to me, I was given a bicycle because although I have a license, I never have a car. So I was given a bicycle, a whole bicycle. And it's like, it was frame. It's more like a bicycle frame. And I sit down at daytime and I get peace from one whole bicycle because I used to go on a housing estate and I would pick up whole scrap bicycle and take off bits off of them and I fix up this bicycle. And let me tell you something, my viewers. One day, after the bicycle fix up, done, and in a riding condition, I went to this shop to buy a piece of chicken in the UK here. And my viewers, I put down the bicycle on the pavement by the shop door. And I go into the shop because you can't take the bicycle into the shop. I never have a lock to lock it. Because I never expect. It's a foreign. It just come a foreign. I don't expect people to thief bicycle or foreign. And I put down the bicycle and I walk into the shop. And I said to the man, I want that piece of chicken. I look back around, my bicycle was still there. I turned back my head to the man where served me the chicken. And I turned back again, and when I looked, there was no bicycle. And I'm thinking, huh? I run out of the shop. And when I run out of the shop, I saw a man riding my bicycle going down the pavement. I have on a slippers. My viewers and my subscriber, I started to chase this guy. And the guy go around the traffic light and he gone. I couldn't catch this guy. And at that stage, I feel deflated. I feel empty. And I wasn't a Christian. My heart was bitter. I walked back to my house. I pick up a knife. And my ex-wife's car was in the driveway. Yeah, my wife's car was in the driveway at the time. I take the key, I get into the car, I put the knife between my leg, and I drive around for about 20 minutes. My viewers, I don't have no stay in the country. I only in the country for about 3-4 months. I drive around the area and I look for this guy. And I'm telling you, my viewers, I am not lying to you. God knows. If I have seen that guy, I would come out of this car and I don't know what I would have done to this guy. But God was so good. And that's why I'm saying every day that God knows my heart. God knows why He delivered me. God knows why He saved me. I wasn't a violent person from back home. But I come to this country and life was hard. I was going through some hardship. And I just fixed up my bicycle to ride about, to stop me from sit down at daytime. And somebody thief my bicycle. I was empty at that stage. So, at daytime now, I started, when I have money, I will jump on a bus, buy a bus pass, a one-day bus pass. And I will just go up on the bus and drive from one destination to our next destination just to get me out of the boredness. And I will come off of the bus when I see building site and I will go into them and I will ask them if they have any work. But because I don't have any permit to work in the country, they will just ask me for my work permit. And because I said I don't have my national insurance number and I said I don't have one, they can't give me the work. So what happened? I went to one site one time and I get some work on the site, but then don't pay in the bank because I don't have information to pay in the bank, so they will give me a check. No, I don't have a bank account, so my wife have to change the check. And the rest of it is history, my viewers, is history. But you know what happened? I went on another building site and I asked for some work. Then give me the work. I work a whole day on the building site. The second day, I went back to work. And while I was there working, this big neck man come. And he never asked me who me is, what me doing, blah, blah, blah. All him come to me and said to me, said, it's not so you do it. And him bend over and pick up the brick. Because I have to carry a brick on my shoulder to go up ladder. And pick up the brick and then show them a thing, bling, 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 so you do it. And then shove it on his shoulder. So, He put it back down and tell me to do it. Me do it. The man look at me and tell me to must left the premises. He said, leave the premises. So that's what happened to my pay. He said, leave the premises. My brother and my sisters, my viewers, my subscribers, let me tell you something. I have worked a day and a half almost. And I get no pay. The man run me off his property, the site. So I'm not working fast enough. And because I am not straight, I have no authority, I can't complain. So I have to walk away. There's time when I get my national insurance number 2 years later and I get a job, things hard. And I was working on a housing estate and people used to put out clothes. They used to put out clothes for the charity people them. And I used to take up these bags and I used to carry them back into my tea room. And I used to throw them out and pick out socks and whatever I want out of them. And I go home and put them in my washing machine with Dettol and wash them and wear them. My viewers, let me tell you something. I have been through some real hardship in the UK. I have been through some really, really hardship. Some of them, I don't even know if it's right for me to say how I come through, what I do to survive. But when I come to this country, it wasn't easy. There's a time where I am working and I took sick on my job. And for 9 years, I couldn't work. For 9 years, because I sick with back pain. And there's times where my workplace stopped paying me because of my illness. And family and friends have to help me to survive. 9 years without a penny coming into my hand. But my viewers, I managed to make it through God's grace and God's mercy. I am delivered from the enemy. I have set free from the plan of the enemy because God has delivered me through pain, grief, hunger, sickness. God always deal with me. Sometimes I sit down and I ask myself the question, I said, God, what you see in me? What you see in me? But God knows all about my sorrows. Jesus knows all about my pain. He knows all about my suffering. He is my deliverer. He is my way maker. He is my provider. He is my problem solver. To God I give all the glory. To God I give all the honor. To God I give all the glory, honor and praise. Because without him, I don't know where I would have been today. All my life I've been struggling. All my life I've been fighting with the enemy. But God always will bring me through. So tonight, I want to take this time to say to you, my sisters and my brother, whatever you are going through, don't give up. Whatever you are going through, don't give up. It might seem hard. It might seem rough at times. It might feel that there is no end to your problem. But trust Jesus. Trust Jesus. Believe in him. Believe in him. Because God said in his word, he said, I will never leave you, neither I will forsake you. If you only believe in my name, Jesus, call upon me. He also then says, ask, and it shall be given unto you. Knock, and the door shall be opened. Seek, and you shall find. Jesus wants to help you. But he said, come unto me. Come unto me. Once you find Jesus, and you know the difference between wrongs and right, follow the word of God, and you will get your desire. God bless you. God keep you. God guide you and God protect you. And if you follow this video so far, please like and share, comment and subscribe, and tell a friend to check out Bunny 7 UK. That's all I have to say to you, my brothers and sisters. God is the answer. He is the only answer. He answered me when I was on my face. He answered me when I was going through my grief and my pain and my headache. He wants to do the same for you. Just believe. God bless you. I'm out. Catch you on the next video. I'm out.